There was once a Yid named Menachem who decided one year that he was going to give this upcoming Rosh Hashanah his very all. He was going to knock it out of the park. He was going all out during davening. He's going to cry. He's going to sing. He's going to coronate Hashem like Hashem's never been coronated before. And so he makes all the great preparations for the day, and he goes to the mikveh twice, and he puts on his brand new suit with his brand new cufflinks and his brand new shoes, and he proudly marches into shul with his brand new machzor, and he walks over to his seat, only to find that Yankel the Nebuch decided to sit right next to him. I can't believe this, Menachem said. I cannot believe this. Of all the people in the entire show, I have to sit next to Yankel. He stinks. He's loud. He makes weird noises. He shuckles in weird ways. He wears shoes that haven't been in style since the 1970s. He's forever blowing his nose. I just cannot believe this. And so the entire Rosh Hashanah, Menachem is quieting Yankel, and he's frowning at Yankel, and he's shushing Yankel, and he's telling everybody how unfortunate he is that he has to sit next to Yankel. And after Rosh Hashanah was over, Menachem goes over to his Rebbe, and he says, Rebbe, I don't understand. I did my very best. I made all the right preparations. I went to the mikveh 3 times. I learned all the words of davening beforehand. Why did Hashem let Yankel ruin my Rosh Hashanah? And the Rebbe stroked his beard and he turned to Menachem and he said, my dear Menachem, you got it all wrong. You think it was Yankel who chose to sit next to you? You think it was Yankel who wanted you to sit next to Yankel? You think it was Yankel who wanted you to have to endure Yankel? Menachem, you got it all wrong. It was Hashem who wanted you to sit next to Yankel. Because some years Hashem wants us to be mamlechim by davening and singing His praise, and some years He wants nothing more than for us to be nice and loving to Yankel. Your entire Rosh Hashanah this year, your Malchias, your Shayfres, your Zechreines, your way of being mamlech HaKadosh Baruch Hu this year was Yankel, and you blew it. Our Avodas Hashem is very much the same way. Sometimes we think, if only I was back in Kollel or in Yeshiva or in seminary, then I'd be filled with Kedusha, then I'd serve Hashem well. This is a mistake. Sometimes Hashem wants us to serve Him in the Beis Medrash, and sometimes Hashem wants us to serve Him in an airport. Sometimes Hashem wants us to serve Him in shul, and sometimes He wants us to serve Him at Home Depot. Sometimes Hashem wants us to serve Him by giving kavod and respect to our Rebbeim and Rabbanim, and sometimes He wants us to be careful to respect Yankel. There is not a scenario in which Hashem isn't by our side, watching and hoping that we make Him proud. From bagel stores to mountaintops to the crawl space in your attic, He is there knocking on your door, waiting for you to let Him in.